just got another look at my nephew. He's beautiful.
He sure is.
I love the name you picked. Dante. So strong.
Just like his dad. Hey, Sophia, you okay?
I didn't get any sleep last night. I couldn't stop thinking about what you told me. I mean, this whole time I've been dating Nick, he's been sleeping with someone else.
Sophia, you know what? That's just what I heard, but, you know, the more I think about it, the more I think it might not be true.
But, Paulina, if Nick's been seeing someone behind my back, I need to know. So please, you gotta tell me. Who told you?
What's going on here? I could hear you all the way out in the driveway.
Your daughter.
Which one?
The one who should know better. Who do you think? Would you look at this mess? When I went to pick Charlie up from school, this house was immaculate. 20 minutes go by, and Hurricane Maggie hits. Oh, Cass.
Oh, honey.
This is one of my favorite houses.
I know it is. I remember the day you bought it, that your horoscope said that those are your colors, that you're in autumn.
Not anymore. Cass, I have to tell you, I don't know how much more of this I can take. Whoa! What do you think you're doing?
I was gonna borrow it to meet a friend. Is that a problem?
Sir, I really need to speak to you.
I'm busy now, Sinclair.
Sir, I cannot sit around and do nothing on this suspension. It's driving me crazy.
Look, I'm sorry, Gary. It's the only way to keep you out of trouble.
How can you expect me to sit around on my duff, sir, when I know Jackie's out there trying to set me up? First it's with alcohol, and next it's going to be with Josie.
Listen to me. You're playing right into her hands. You know that?
Sir, look, I don't care what you say. I know for a fact that she's trying to set me up. I know deep down that she's the one who got me drunk.
It's all circumstantial. No one even saw Blair anywhere near the Hudson farm that night.
Sir, she's still the snake. She can slither anywhere she needs to be. Now, I'm the one who can nail her because I know exactly how she thinks. Now, just give me my badge back, and I'll go out there and I'll get all the evidence you need to put Jackie behind bars for the rest of her life.
I love you, Matt.
What are you doing? Get out
Set
here.
Gary up.
Don't talk to me about Gary. You see what Gary did to her?
Gary didn't do anything, Matt. What are you talking? He didn't do anything. He broke in here when he was drunk and tried to beat me up. What? No, I'm not leaving here, okay? I'm not leaving here until you understand about the snake that you've been sleeping
All right,
with,
that
Matt.
is enough.
No,
Now
Matt,
leave.
it's not enough. Your girlfriend walked into Gabe McNamara's office and stole a bottle of whiskey. Then she followed Gary out to the barn, knocked him out with chloroform, and then poured liquor down his throat until he couldn't see straight. That's ridiculous. You wanted everyone to think that Gary fell off the wagon so he would be kicked off the job, didn't you? It's a lie. It's a lie. David Blair! Because I'm on to you, and I have proof. You're doing just what you came back to Bay City for, aren't you? You're trying to ruin the guy who dumped you and sent you to prison. You can't pin Gary's drinking on me. The guy's a drunk. He's a liar, and you're a fool to believe him. She is the liar, Matt.
Leave.
She knocked Gary out and forced him
You
to
have
drink
no
alcohol.
proof of that.
Yes,
Come on.
I do. I went back to Michael's barn and I found a glove. And when I ran it by police forensics, there were traces of chloroform and Blair's fingerprints all over it, Matt. Look, she could have set that up easily. She could have. You think you could pin this
How
on
can
me?
you prove that she got him drunk?
Because she has been after Gary ever since she got out of jail. How can you sleep with someone like that? All right, that's the kitchen. She's a snake.
That's enough. All right? You said what you came to say, now leave.
Blair
Go.
knows that I'm telling the truth. I am the...
Josie-
Don't you, Cobra. I am the victim here. Did you get a good look at what your boyfriend did to me? Larry never touched you. What are you crazy? He walked in here drunk as a lunatic and tried to beat me up. Such a damn liar. He was afraid he was going to kill me. No, he didn't do any damage compared to what I'm going to do. I don't want you to get hurt.
I trusted Nick. I turned my back on my own brother just to be with him. I was willing to run away with him. No, Nick couldn't have been lying to me this whole time. There's no way.
Sophia, you are a very trusting person. You and Nick come from very different backgrounds. You've led a sheltered life.
I'm not experienced enough for him? Is that what you're saying?
No. That's not what I mean. Nick is your first real crush.
No, Paulina. A crush is what I had in Bobby Pinzera in the 4th grade. No, this is much more than that.
No. I mean, maybe you just didn't know Nick well enough before you fell for
No,
him.
I do know Nick. I mean, I thought I did. No, I thought I knew everything about Nick.
We don't even know if this is true, okay?
No.
Why don't you just calm down? No, just take
No,
some
it
time.
can't
Calm
be
down.
true. It can't be true. There's no way. There's no way Nick would hurt me like this.
Hey, oh, hey, Bambina. Where's my Bambino?
Sleeping off his lunch.
Yeah? Oh, too bad.
What are you doing here? I mean, I thought you had a ton of errands to run.
I do, but I missed you like crazy.
No.
When's the next feeding?
With Dante's appetite, any minute now.
Well, listen, I can't stay. I gotta go do some things. I'm getting the nursery together. By the way, I picked up a nice baby bathtub and a little changing table.
Joe, are you sure we can afford all this?
Hey, told you not to worry, right? Okay? So, nothing but the best for our kid. Have I told you how stunningly gorgeous you look today, Mommy?
Only about 100 times.
You look stunningly gorgeous.
Thank you.
I can't wait to get you and Dante home.
Me either.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Good. I love you.
I love you too, sweetheart.
All right, bye, hon.
All right, sweetie.
Later, so.
Bye. Nothing like a baby to bring out the best in a man.
Paulina, I know what I need to do.
What do you mean?
I know what my problem is with Nick.
Your problem?
Yep. This whole time I've been acting like a little girl when I should have been acting like a woman. Thanks.
No answer at Jake's place, and the paper hasn't seen him since this morning.
Well, why am I not surprised? Jake McKinnon, Businessman of the Year. Ha!
Come on, he's only 40 minutes late.
Yeah, well, as far as I'm concerned, 40 minutes is a no-show, pal.
All right. Sorry. I just don't know what's keeping him, man.
I do. He's not dependable. And why you insist on working for this guy is just totally beyond me.
Michael, I told you, Jake has promised me a major promotion at the Herald. I mean, it's going to be perfect. Makes me look respectable, gets Joe Carlino off my back, and I can see Sophia. Come on, just let me set up one more meeting. One more.
Fine. Okay, go ahead. Yes, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut here and let you learn this one all by
Thank
yourself,
you.
pal.
Thank you. Thank you, pal. You're not going to regret this. Hey, Charlene, look at you. All right.
Hey!
Looks happy.
Well, I am too, now that you're here. I got to tell you, you're a much more welcome guest than the one we were expecting.
Well, I appreciate that, but I'm not sure you're going to feel that way after I'm finished with your brother.
Why, what do you do now?
It's not what he did. It's what I'm going to do.
Okay, Maggie.
Hi. Do you want something, Cass?
Yes, I do. It's time for you to assume some of the housekeeping responsibilities around here.
Sure. What do you want me to do?
Well, you can start by cleaning up after yourself. Your clothing, your makeup, your jewelry, they belong in your room. And as far as playing dress-up with Charlie is concerned, that's great, it's fine, but you must use your own clothing from now on. I don't want you raiding Frankie's closet anymore. Is that understood?
I've been a bad girl, huh?
Well, not bad, but a little thoughtless, maybe.
Yeah, I know. Spoiled little rich girls are a drag to have around.
Look, Maggie, this is just, it's not the Corey mansion. We don't have any servants here. We all have to pitch in. Nobody gets any special treatment, including you.
I understand. And I really do want to fit in here. Daddy, do you mind if I call you that?
Well, it's going to take a little getting used to, I suppose, but we can give it a try, sure.
I'm sorry for disturbing your happy home. I guess Frankie really hates my guts, doesn't she?
Now's not a good time to ask. Look, she's busy. She's a working mother. She has her own business. She doesn't have time to clean up after you.
You're right. And I'll try better. I promise.
Well, great. That's all we can ask. Maggie, you can start by picking all of this up right now. I want this place spotless. And, Frank, you're going to go to the movies tonight, so we need you to babysit, all right?
No problem, Dad.
Good. I'm glad we had this little talk.
I don't get it. Why don't you just hire a maid? Winthrop Residence.
Hey, Maggie, it's Sophia. Hope I'm not bothering you.
No, of course not. Things are getting dull around here. What's going on?
Not too much.
Sophia, are you okay?
Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know. I just really need a friend right now.
Tell me everything. Is it Joe? Is he causing problems for you and Nick?
No, it's not Joe this time.
Well, why don't you come over?
Are you sure?
Of course. Whatever your problems are, I'm sure I could fix it.
All right, tell me something off the record, sir, okay? You believe me, right? And you believe that Jackie or Blair, or whoever you want to call her, set me up.
Look, I admit it's pretty implausible, but yeah, I do believe you.
Okay. All right, then why can't you just get internal affairs off my back?
Gary, I'll be happy to make a statement on your behalf, but at this point, I'm not sure it's going to do much good.
I'm looking for a captain at McNamara.
Yeah, you found him.
Inspector Billings, Internal Affairs.
Right, we've been expecting him.
Now, where's our Lieutenant Sinclair?
That would be me, sir.
I've been authorized to investigate your case, Lieutenant. Your badge is on the line here. If I give you the thumbs down, you're never going to put on that uniform again.
Yes, sir. I read you loud and clear, sir.
Good. Now, you can start by telling me why you have such a disgraceful track record with your female partners.
Enough! You can't just come in here and attack her without provocation. Now get out of here!
Provocation? Open your eyes, Matt. I have proof. I have a glove, I have prints,
Please.
I have a motive, I
Get out!
have evidence. You're going down. You are going down. You don't have anything. No one saw me at Hudson's Farm because I wasn't there. I was nowhere near the place. I was sitting in Sassy's minding my own business. That is until your lunatic boyfriend came in, got drunk, and made a total fool of himself in front of everybody. That's not who Gary is. You have no idea what Gary Sinclair is capable of. I know him a lot better than you've ever known him. And I know that you'll do anything to bring him down. And the only person that you're fooling here is Matt.
Listen, Blair's made some mistakes. I know all about her past. We've all made mistakes, Josie, you included. She just needs a chance to set her life straight.
A chance?
Yeah.
A chance to ruin the honest guy who threw her in prison? No, I don't think so, Matt. I don't think I'm going to let that happen.
You're a cop. Why don't you start acting like one?
I have the goods on you, Blair. And it's only a matter of time before I nail you. Cop or no cop, I am going to protect myself and Gary, and that means I will do whatever it takes to make sure that you are out of our lives forever. Is that a threat? You bet it is.
So what's up? Are you changing the terms of the divorce? I thought you and John had agreed on everything.
I didn't tell you this before, but I am divorcing John on the grounds of adultery.
Oh.
I don't think John expected this much hate. Hate, yeah. But I can't help it. I hate John. And I hate Felicia. I hate the way that she has insinuated herself into my life and into Gregory's life. And I hate the way that she has exploited our pain to make money off of her book. And I hate the hate that she's making me feel. And it's exhausting. I just don't want to lose my little boy. Am I going too far?
I don't know. But is all this coming out of that picture you found at a birthday party?
That's what kicked it off, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know you're furious, but come on, that kind of thing isn't going to happen every day.
As long as John is seeing Felicia, it's going to happen. Again and again, it's going to happen. Every time Gregory wants to see his father, she's going to be there, too. I mean, Michael, he does not even have the decency to show some sensitivity where his own son is concerned.
Charlene, have you tried to talk to John about this?
Yeah, he knows that I'm going to fight him for custody. Mm-hmm.
Is that really necessary?
Michael, I didn't cause the situation. He did. And now he is so self-righteous. Who the hell does he think he is?
He's a man who loves his son. That's who he is. He's also a husband who messed up really badly. Really badly. There's no excuse for that. But the fact is, Charlene, he's a good person, and so are you. And it seems to me that the two of you ought to be able to put your heads together and come to some agreement that is equitable for everybody about custody and visitation. Because I'll tell you this, if you sue John for adultery, Gregory is going to be the big loser.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, thank you for being a voice of reason.
I know this must be really tough, and I know it's a terribly emotional issue, but I want you to know I'm really proud of you. You've done a great job. And I have a little bit of advice for you, okay?
What?
I think that you should put your mind on something else. Something, how about a wedding? How about Josie and Gary's wedding, for instance?
Well, I am meeting with a bridal consultant and Josie later.
See? There you go. Well, I'll tell you what. I want you to go there and make it the wedding of the century, okay? Spare no expense. And just let me do this, okay?
No, you've been too generous already.
Charlene, stop. Please. Just stop. Charlene, I care about you. Haven't you figured that out by now? Hmm?
It's been so long since anybody held me.
You were saying, Lieutenant.
I was saying, Inspector Billings, sir, this woman that you refer to as Cobra, she has a serious grudge against me, sir. This whole thing has been a frame-up.
This grudge you refer to dates back to Clearview, correct?
Yes, sir. In fact, I was an internal affairs officer, just like you. I was recruited to ferret out dirty cops, and she was one of them. And when she went to prison, she vowed revenge.
That's not your only problem, is it now, Lieutenant? You had a tough time with your sobriety in Indianapolis.
Yes, sir. I was derelict in my duty, sir.
Derelict is a mild word for what you were, Lieutenant. You were so blind drunk in the backseat of a patrol car you could not move when your partner went in to bust some drug dealers and took a bullet that killed her.
Sir, I understand that I let my partner down, all right? That is something that I live with every day for the rest of my life. It's part of the reason that I came here, so that I could start over in Bay City, and I've done that. I have been exemplary in my performance in every way, from my duties at the police academy to my duties right here in this precinct, and you will see that, sir. I am a good cop. I do my job.
All that is duly noted, Lieutenant.
Thank you, sir.
Now, the way I see it, I have two options. The first is to recommend to the review board that Lieutenant Sinclair be terminated. The other is to recommend that he be reinstated to active duty with back pay. Now, your blood alcohol was very high, 0.29. So the review board might believe that your judgment was impaired, that you didn't realize most of the stupid things you were doing. But there's no excuse for your behavior.
Wait a minute, sir, I'll take responsibility for assaulting an officer and for resisting arrest, but not for drinking. That was unintentional. I can prove that if somebody would give me the chance.
Yeah, we have the forensics on file and a statement from your fiancée, Josie Watts. But the decision is not mine, Lieutenant. The review board makes that. Meantime, you remain on suspension until further notice.
Wait a minute, sir.
So, Lieutenant, thank you. Inspector, I realize that this situation is a bit unorthodox. But Lieutenant Sinclair is a good cop. He's got a fine future. He's an outstanding member of my department, and quite frankly, I'd like to see him stick around.
Don't hold your breath, Captain. I doubt Sinclair will get a break this time.
You recommending dismissal?
I'm recommending a full psych profile. Frankly, Captain, I'd be very surprised if they let this one back on the street. The guy's a powder keg.
I've asked you to leave nicely. Now leave, okay? Getting too pushy.
Look, let me know when she's gone, all right?
Josie, would you leave?
Hey, Matt. Listen, I am sorry to have laid this on you, but you need to know the truth about her.
Yeah, why should I believe you?
Because we've known each other for a long time. You know, we're friends. You know that the last thing that I would want is to see you hurt. Do you really think that I would risk my badge if I wasn't positive about what she
You're
said?
engaged to Gary. You're gonna believe him. Of course you are.
Like you want to believe Blair? But you can't, can you?
You know, it's too personal. You can't be objective.
And what about your objectivity, Matt? What about yours, huh? You're too involved. You know, you can't even see the truth, and it's staring you right in the face. Don't deny it. And don't blame yourself, okay? If you were fooled by her, so was everyone else. I was, too. We were roommates, you know. I trusted her. But think about it, Matt. Why would she come back to Bay City? Of all the places that she could have gone, she went to the one place that Gary is. That wasn't a coincidence.
Just leave. Just leave. I've got to talk to Blair.
I'll leave. I'll
leave.
leave. Just please, be careful. Would you be careful?
Okay.
I know you have doubts about Blair. Just listen to
Just
them.
leave! Blair! Come here. Come here. Come here. You've got to tell me the truth. How did that chloroform get on your glove?
Yeah, this is great. She's turning you against me now.
And you're the only one who could have done it. If you're responsible for what happened to Gary...
I'm not responsible for
Then
this.
how did your glove get there? How did it get to the farm? How did it get chloroform on it? You've got to tell me.
Look, when Josie came bursting in here, I didn't know what it was about, but then it hit me how my glove could have gotten there. Remember when Josie asked me to move out? Remember?
Yeah, when she wanted to live with Gary.
Right. Well, it all happened so fast. I mean, I barely had time to pack, and I left most of my winter clothes there. So that's how she got my glove. She's so desperate to keep Gary from getting bounced off the force, and she hates me. It's a great way to get rid of me. She put the chloroform on the glove, and she planted the glove at the barn.
No, that doesn't sound like Josie to me.
Don't you get it? Don't you see? I mean, she hates me. She thinks of me as a threat, as if I still care about Gary. I mean, how do we even know that she really got the glove from the barn? I mean, who was there except that stupid dog? How convenient for her.
There's no mention of a dog.
Well, I read about it at in the paper, in the article
No,
in
it
Herald.
wasn't in the paper. There was no mention of a dog.
Oh, well, then I heard about it from Jake or somebody. I know I heard it somewhere.
No, I could believe that Gary could set you up, but not Josie. It's not her style.
Don't you see what she's doing? It's the two of them together. Don't you understand? They're trying to break us up.
Listen, if that happens, it's not going to be their fault, okay?
What? What are you saying?
I don't want to lose you. I don't want to lose you, but you've got to come clean with me. I can't take any more lies.
My God, Matt. I never thought I'd hear this from you. I thought you were different. But you're not. You're just like Gary. You're just gonna turn me in. Well, I can't take another betrayal like that. Not again. Not again. Sophia, what's wrong?
Nothing. I just needed to get away. I really needed to see a friend.
Well, you know if you have problems with Nick, I can help. It's too bad I have to clean this whole place up.
Well, I could give you a hand. Would you like me to?
No, I would never ask you to do my household chores.
Oh, Maggie, it's no big deal. I mean, I could clean the restaurant all the time.
Okay. Only if I pay you.
Oh, Maggie, come on. I don't need your money. Really. So, where do we start?
You really want to do this?
Yeah, I could use a distraction. Yeah, I mean, you'd do the same for me, right?
You know it. Well, we might as well enjoy ourselves. Wow. We did a great job. Hey, I thought this was going to cheer you up. Yeah.
I just can't stop thinking about what Paulina told me.
Well, maybe you should get it off your chest. It's the only way it'll make you feel better.
Okay, Maggie. If I tell you this, you can't tell anyone.
Cross my heart, I promise.
Because I don't even know if it's true. It can't be.
What? What? Tell me.
Paulina told me that Nick's fooling around behind my back. But I don't believe it. There has to be some mistake.
Nick is crazy about you. He would never cheat. I mean, no, it's impossible.
Right, that's what I said. He's not the type.
And just because he rides a motorcycle and wears a leather jacket.
What are you saying?
Well, he's a guy. You know how guys are. Oh, maybe you don't.
No, Maggie, it's okay. You can tell me. I can take it.
Okay. Guys have needs, and sometimes when, you know, those needs aren't being met... You said you're not sleeping with him, right?
Right. But Nick would never hurt me like that. The two of us, you know, we connect. We do. We're soulmates. I mean, he's told me stuff that he's never told anyone.
Maybe he's left out a few details along the way?
No, Maggie. Listen, when we were on the run after Nick got busted, we slept in the same sleeping bag all night, and he didn't even try anything. I mean, he even told me the next morning that was the first time he'd been with a girl and hadn't made a move.
Why do you think he was holding back?
Only one reason. He didn't think I was ready.
Well, maybe you aren't.
No, I am. I am ready. I mean, I wanted him just as much as he wanted me. And maybe it's time I show Nick exactly how I feel.
No, what? Sophia, don't go there.
What? Why not?
You can't sleep with a guy just to keep him. That is so passé. Believe me, I know from experience, like, I never should have slept with Tomas. If we hadn't slept together, then we would have still been together today.
I don't get it. Why did having sex ruin it?
Because a guy wants a woman that he can respect. They need a challenge, and once that conquest is over, then they can't look at you the same way. It's in an article.
No, I don't want to read anything. I can decide for myself.
Sophia, trust me on this. Nick does not want this. If you do this, you're going to regret it forever.
Manage again.
Turn around. I won't be able to say what I have to say if you're looking at me. Matthew, I just feel so awful about everything that's happened. And first of all, I want to apologize for acting like your mother the other day. I guess my protective instincts rear up when I think of you with that despicable woman. And I know you don't want to see it, but she's all wrong for you. She's a bad influence. She's manipulative, and I just don't want to see you get hurt again. I haven't been able to sleep for weeks now without sleeping pills, and it's getting worse. The pills aren't working anymore. And I still love you, Matthew. And I miss you. And I hate being alone. Remember how incredible we were together? How we would make love day and night, and the way you touched me everywhere, and your hands on my body, and your arms around me, and I've just never experienced so much ecstasy in my life. And I've just been walking around the past few weeks in a daze, and I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. And I realize the only thing for me to do now is to throw myself on your mercy and beg you to take me back, Matthew. I can't live without you. I don't want to. And I'll just do anything to get you back. I'll do anything.
Wow. Of course I know what I'm doing. What am I doing? I don't know. I don't even know where to start.
This is your first time, Sophia. You've got to make it special. You have to plan the perfect seduction.
You're right. Wait a minute, what are you saying? Are you saying that I have to seduce him?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to make the setting beautiful and romantic. Don't tell me you want to do it in the backseat of a car.
No way.
Then let me help you. I know just the place for a perfect, beautiful, romantic seduction. This will be a night you'll remember for the rest of your life. Oh, Sophia, you're going to thank me for this. Is it safe?
I don't think you will ever be safe. I told you not to come. What are you doing here? You must be desperate.
I need your help, Carl.
Well, do you now? What did you do to your face?
Look, I need new identification. I need all new papers, and I need enough cash to get me started someplace else.
Well, what's made you change your mind?
There's nothing left in Bay City for me, okay?
I see. So young Matthew has finally come to his senses, has he? Well, I must say I'm relieved. Now, why exactly do you think I should assist you?
Well, so it's what you want, right? And besides, I'll keep my mouth shut.
About what?
Well, about you attempting to murder Grant Harrison in prison, for starters.
How easily blackmail springs to your lips.
Look, this isn't blackmail. I don't want anything else. Just this. Carl, I give up. I can't take it anymore. Look, you want Matt out of my life? This is your chance. Come on, take it or leave it.
You have a very strange way of asking for help. But no, thanks for the offer. I think I'll pass on that. I mean, you know, I'm afraid it'll rear back and bite me. You know, like a cobra.
Come on, Carl, you gotta do this for me. I mean, besides, I'd be forced to tell everyone about us. Right?
I'll be in touch. Now get off this property. Get off.
How much of that did you hear?
Enough to know you're still not being honest with me. Blair is part of your past?
That's right. Some years back. Her presence in Bay City was troublesome to me. A reminder of the past. Not to speak of her involvement with Matthew.
Is she dangerous?
Yes. She could be.
Why didn't you tell me about her? She's involved with my son.
I thought it was best that I handle this myself.
Why were you afraid to confide in me?
Not afraid at all. It's just something that I felt better suited to handle.
This is my son we're talking about. Anything that concerns him concerns me. You, of all people, should know that.
Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. There's no excuse.
And just what was your relationship with Blair?
She means less than nothing to me. I tried to help her once and urged her to leave Bay City. She refused. She's now back, begging. She wants help to extricate herself from some situation.
Is she leaving Bay City?
I hope so. I hope so, darling. Please. I don't want you to waste time and energy on this creature.
But it's necessary for you to do so.
Only to the extent that she troubles my family, and then I'll do everything in my power. No one is allowed to endanger the lives of the people we love.
Listen, did you hear from Internal Affairs, sir?
No, not yet.
I gotta be honest with you, the waiting is really getting to me, sir, especially knowing Cobra's out there.
Well, listen, you hang in there. These investigations take time. Just keep it cool.
Yeah, whatever. Listen, if Josie comes in, please tell her I'm at Carlino's, okay?
Okay, will do.
Thank you, sir.
Get out of the trouble. See, buying secondhand. You don't get any instructions. Can't figure this thing out heads or tails.
It's just a changing table, Joe. How hard can it be?
What do you want me to do, Gary? Change my kids' diapers on the floor?
I really don't give a damn where you change them.
Oh, thanks, Jerry. Well, gee, remind me not to ask you to babysit, all right?
Sorry, Joe. I'm sorry. You know, this whole suspension thing's got me a little bit nuts. I'm sorry.
Hey, relax, all right? Just relax. Hang in there just a little while longer, all right? Let me get a screwdriver. Maybe the two of us can figure this thing out, all right?
I'll figure it out.
Kill me, Gary.
Hi. Hey. I'm sorry, I almost totally forgot about the appointment with the bridal consultant. You guys met? Everything's good?
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Hey, excuse, what is this? What is this on your cheek?
Oh, Mama, it's nothing. It's...
Josie,
it's
you look
nothing.
like you've been through the mill.
Well, I have had one of those days. I got called to pull a cat out of a tree, only he didn't want to be rescued. What, do I look that bad?
You look like you've been through a cat fight.
Do you like this one?
It's kind of nice.
Which one are you talking about?
This one.
This one? No, I don't really like that one. No, I don't.
Would you mind giving us just a second? Just a minute.
Certainly.
Thanks, Joan. What is it? Gary?
Mama, I'm just stressed about this internal affairs investigation. You know, we don't know how it's going to come out.
Josie, I hope this whole mess gets cleared up so the two of you can get married without having all this stuff hanging over your heads.
Mama, don't worry, okay? With any luck, I just got rid of one major obstacle.
Yeah, I'll take this. Silencer 2.
What about ammo?
Give me some hollow point bullets.
Yes, here they are.
What do they call them? Cop killers?
You could do some real damage with those.
What's the idea?
Sunday after Dateline, it's Super Sunday must-see TV with Third Rock, News Radio, Mad About You, and Frasier, plus a new Law and Order. That's Super Sunday must-see TV.